We're live. Oh, we're live. There we go. Oh boy. Let's see. Is Stream Deck working? What happened? Stream Deck went out on me. There it goes. Uh-oh. Restored it. Okay, it just restored itself. Got it. That was really weird. What's up, everybody? Harley EpicTube HD. Happy Halloween, everybody. It's 2025. And yes, another Halloween has passed. So, what can you say, man? I felt like I just had to do a stream. I think I've done a stream for the past several years on Halloween. And it really kind of started with the MetaZoo tradition. Well, it really started before that. It did start with Pokemon, but we didn't really stream during that period. We just made videos. But as far as streaming goes, I believe it was MetaZoo that really kicked it off. And I felt what a better way to continue it now that we got the new zoo in the house. And I am excited. I think from this point forward, we're going to be pushing a lot more MetaZoo going forward. I think we're going to start delving into a bit more. Obviously, the new set is almost here. Secret Shadows. So if you guys don't know anything about MetaZoo, currently MetaZoo has right now 2 sets out. They have the base set, and they have Torrential Tides, which is a water-based set. The next one, which will be their 3rd set since the new zoo has started, it will be a dark edition set. So mainly dark cryptids in it. And the play will be definitely, more towards that. But it's going to be the 3rd set, which is pretty amazing if you really think about it, because this time last year, they just bought MetaZoo, pretty much. And we were told, hey, we're going to have the first set out by the new year. So, or the first quarter, which is pretty amazing, because not only did they get the first set out, but they had Torrential Tides come out this summer, and now Dark Shadows, which I'm super excited to see. So, hope you guys are doing great. Welcome. MetaZoo Menace is in the house. What's up, my guy? Hopefully you guys are doing really fine up in Canada, eh? It's been a pretty wild time this summer. A lot of stuff going on. I just got home myself from trick-or-treating with the kids. We took them out. But I was like, listen, I got to get home and get this Halloween stream in. So, but with all the cool stuff happening, I did go to CollectedCon in Atlanta. I did do filming. I have not been able to make a video yet. The video is actually pretty close to done, but it's just been really hard to get a video done because of all the stuff going on this year for me again. And I pretty much, it's just, I keep repeating myself year after year. It's always this time of year, the busiest time for me. It's really hard because there's a lot of stuff going on, family life, behind the scenes, things like that. So I'm the most inconsistent so-called content creator out there. I almost don't even want to call myself a content creator anymore. I'm pretty much just doing this for fun at this point, honestly. So if you guys show up, you show out. Thank you. I appreciate you guys so much. But let's go ahead and get into some late night ripping MetaZoo. We're going to start off with base set first. So anybody that's new or coming in new to the MetaZoo world, you're going to see what it's all about from the very beginning stages of this brand new zoo. And then we're going to go into their 2nd set. And again, Secret Shadows is coming out later this month. So let's get into it, everybody. I'm excited. Oh, wrong button. I don't know what happened to my Stream Deck. You guys know that's why we're dumpster fire here. Always something going wrong here. We got some apple cider in the house. On this beautiful, beautiful evening here in Atlanta, Georgia, everybody. Again, we had a great time. I actually did film. I did a little bit of filming. I do it every year. Did a little bit of filming, and I got some drone footage as well, because there is no other place that does trick-or-treating like this neighborhood that we live right next to, or we live real close to. And it was out of this world tonight. Out of this world. I'm going to share the stream in the Discord. They will hate me, but yo, appreciate that. I appreciate that, Menace. I know it's it's always up in the air with that stuff. I mean, for right now, I think pushing as much as possible. I think it would only help them. So, you know, I try to put it out there. I should have had this set up sooner so people would know, you know, but I just wasn't sure I was going to get back in time. You know, I was really, really worried that I was not going to make it back in time to do this. So I'm pretty happy that I did. Woo, we got the ISO on this puppy set really, really high. I'm gonna have to add the light here. Yeah, there we go. All right, we can turn that down a bit. Had to get some light in here, man. It was a little dark and spooky, just like Halloween. All right, but let's get into it. Again, welcome anybody who's sitting here. I know we got a few people lurking. Welcome again. I'm EpicTube HD. Yes, I have done a lot of Pokemon stuff. We're also covering MetaZoo now. We're going to at least try what we can. But let's get into it. Let's get into it. All right, we're busting it out. Let me get my stuff here. What I do with my sleeves. I thought I just grabbed the sleeves. I put them over here. All right. Yo, House of the White Dog. What's going on? No, never, man. I appreciate you being here. Hopefully we can be entertaining and, you know, have some fun at the same time. So as we get into it, again, you know, it's been hard to do really anything fun for the community right now because, like I said, I'm pretty, you know, I really don't have much MetaZoo stuff on hand. I don't have really a whole lot. So this is it. This is the last that I got, and I'm ready to go. I'm excited, though. I'm excited to rip it. I can't wait to get some Sheikah Shadows, guys. The new zoo is in the house. Brian Fatney, what's up, man? It's been a while. Happy Halloween. Let's go. All right. So, again, for anybody that's new, we got the MetaZoo. This is base set now. So, this was the very first one that they did in record time, mind you. So, you get 11 cards per pack, 24 per box. What will you do when the stories are true? And you can visit MetaZooTCG.com. You can also, there's several websites out there that are supporting MetaZoo content. There's our old MetaZoo Archives website. So if you guys don't know, MetaZoo Archives has been brought back to life by Cutthroat Zoo. So he's been updating that. You got MetaZoo News, who's also dropping lots and lots of content and info. So you can check those places out if you guys want to learn more. But this is absolute quality from the new MetaZoo. Pretty pumped for it. Oops. Stuff be dropping over here. And in case you guys didn't see, this is going to be the last of my Halloween setup. So after tonight, it might stay around for maybe another week or two, but we got the Halloween setup on tonight. Again, we did carve the pumpkin, which, hold on one second. Let me go get the pumpkin. Hold on, it's outside. I'll be right back, guys. I'll be right back. Woo! All right. So, Yo, Kate Becker, what's up? Pop in for a little bit. Welcome, Kate. All right, so for those that may not have seen, I did post on Instagram, put it in Discord, but this was my entry for the new MetaZoo pumpkin carving contest. This is the one and only Chains of Old Scratch. I know it doesn't look too good right now because there's a lot of light on it, but no light. I don't know. It looks. I think it looks good with the no light. Otherwise, it kind of sucks. But we can put it back here. Let it sit there. Let it ferment. Let it ferment a bit. There we go. Actually, no, we want it more over. I also have a fogger machine in here right now, but the sucker doesn't want to. I bought low-level fog, and it doesn't want to. It doesn't want to work. The low-level fog stinks. I need to carve mine. I might do it tonight. Yeah, definitely get it done for sure. I'm sure you're gonna knock it out. You'll probably put us all to shame. Looks better than I could do. I was really surprised because if anybody saw my Wendigo from 3 years ago, that was not good. Man, is this not working again? Okay, there we go. All right, let's get into it. Base set. Yeah, my Wendigo was terrible. I don't know if you guys remember that, but I streamed that. That was like a 3-hour stream. It was terrible. I really screwed it up because I really got everything wrong on it. Whereas this year, I thought about it and I was able to do the lines a lot better. Because, you know, it's really more about being tactical with it, especially when you're not using a stencil and you're just going by, you know, by your artistic ability, which I have very little of, but I have just enough to do things like that. All right, I'm gonna open both boxes, but we're starting off with base. So I have had some people asking me about the new MetaZoo, and I got 2 shops to carry the new MetaZoo, so they're pretty pumped with what they've gotten so far. And they're very impressed by it. So I think that's a great sign to come. I'm not really understanding the wingbacks here. Like, what's their purpose? But just, I guess, makes it stiffer, I guess. Okay. So there we go. We got our 2 boxes. Let's go. Looks better than I could do, says House of the White Dog. Hey, man, you know what? You never know what you can do until you just try it. Yeah, I mean, to say, you just look at the photo and you go for it and you see if you can try to nail it as best you can. I mean, that's really all I did. So I winged it. I winged it, as they say. All right. We got some Ignite arms. Again, I love the artwork on some of these beasties or beasties, cryptids, beasties, creatures. That's pretty cool. I like third eye mine. Bridget. So we got a beautiful caster here. I think that's, you know, very Indiana Jones-esque on the caster. Azaban. Adia. Again, another caster. Here we go with some Terra action. Dragon's Breath. See, I like artwork like this. I know some people may not, but I really like stuff like this. You know, it's strategy card. Azria. Ooh, we got ourselves an Emerald Protection Amulet. So that is our reverse. We'll put that right there. And, ooh, it's Lechuza. It's a beautiful Lechuza Hollow. I remember pulling Lechuza in the old. But we got something else. Let's go. It's Lady Luck. Creature. Unique. It's a myth, the Lucky. So that is a very, very beautiful looking card. And then our final card is the Fire Aura. So I got to also remember organize. Organize, organize, organize. I'm so terrible at remembering to organize. Is there a new Wendigo card? Are they not beastie anymore? I know they changed the card. Well, I mean, it's just kind of like what, you know, how you want to say it. I mean, they're still beasties, really. We can call them beasties, but, you know. But yes, there is a new Wendigo card. I can't remember if it's been revealed or not. I don't think it has. It might have, or it's going to be revealed soon. Soon, if you guys all remember that. I think it should be revealed soon. I don't know who's revealing it. I don't know if it will get revealed, but I want to say soon, though. That's the best I could say on it. The Raven Mocker, absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous card. The Raven Mocker knocked it out of this park. Yo, cheeseburger, what's up, my guy? I hope we see alt art fancy casters soon. It seems like Charlie was kind of dropping some hints at some things. Very possible, very possible. Yo, happy Halloween to the cheeseburger. There was one revealed that Fran painted. Oh, a super rare. Oh, nice. Yeah, I remember Charlie. I believe Charlie did mention something. It was either Charlie or one of the other MetaZoo gang there. We're going to get rid of that. Fire aura. So we got another fire. I think every MetaZoo fan is honestly looking forward to Secret Shadows. Because for a lot of the fans, honestly, the dark era of MetaZoo was really its best era. You look at Nightfall, you look at Seance. I mean, home runs out of the park. I mean, yeah, Seance, obviously the mapping issues, the collaterering issues, huge problem with those, which definitely stunk. Well, let's go. Prevent destruction with the Cumby. Who did this? Oliver Hamlin. I knew it wasn't Jet, because Jet has a very specific way she does her Cumbies. All right. Hey, we got the Medford Schmooze, baby. Smoozing it up. And then it's Blinding Headlight. Let's go. So many. Hey, this is Bruins. Shout out to Bruins. Hope he's doing well. Haven't seen Bruins in a long time. In fact, man, I haven't seen Bruins since 2022 New York Comic-Con was the last time I saw him. Hope he's doing well. I'm glad to see he's doing the new zoo, though. I can't remember if I seen him before in one of the other artworks. But beautiful reverse on that. Not much, man. We just hanging. Oh, it's a Wendigo, Kate said. Oh, the super rare Wendigo was revealed that Fran painted. I got you. We'll have to look it up and we'll check it out for sure. I can't remember seeing it. I can only remember the Ravenmocker. Because the Ravenmocker was pretty much an out-of-this-world home run. Crazy Ravenmocker. Poncho doing his thing, as always. Hanging in there with work. They have been picking on me and forced me to come back to the office 7 years, and now I've been told I'm not meeting with performance. Total BS. You know, I got a friend of mine who works, he works at the government as well, and I know he got told he had to come back to the office, and, yeah, he had to go through a bunch of stuff as well, so, wild stuff, man, wild stuff right now. I hope you get through it, though, man, honestly, I really do. Yeah, it was the Wendigo painted by Fran that was revealed. I mean, sorry, I'm in the worst. No, you got it. I mean, when you're reading chat, because there's so much going, I'm like thinking about the next person, so it just works differently is all. But no, you're good. We picked it up. It took 7 years to say that. Total bit. How are you, Arlie? Yeah, man. I mean, Rat King. Love the Rat King, man. Love the Rat King. Yeah, I just had some stuff done recently. I'm waiting to find out. Momo. I'm waiting to find out some more stuff about health stuff, basically. Especially related to that incident that I had last month. So, I'll know pretty soon. Yo, let's go! Yo, check that out. beautiful, beautiful artwork on that Phoenix. That is just gorgeous. This would be an epic pumpkin carving right here. Oh, wow. Look at that. I don't know if I can get any closer. Come on, $5,000 camera. Focus. I got it on auto. I'm not manually, so. It's not a micro lens either. It's a wide angle lens that I use for vlogging. So, but that's such a gorgeous, beautiful card. I love the Phoenix. Wow. Dao Lei did it. I hope everything turns out well. Yeah, man. I appreciate that. I will know very soon. Very, very soon. Hopefully. Yeah, I had a bunch of tests run this week. We'll see how it goes, and then we'll go from there with what my next steps are. So, but I'm still here. We're still making it our rounds, doing stuff. Happy Halloween, by the way, says Cheeseburger. Yo, happy Halloween, Cheeseburger. Dude, I love, this is my favorite, pretty much my favorite night of the year. Favorite night of the year. We had a great night. Let me see. Can I show you guys? My phone almost died. I don't know if I can show you guys some photos. I think I can't remember if I posted or not because I didn't have any service where we were at. But Sinkhole Sam, baby. Sinkhole Sam is in the house. I mean, you know, I know it's not Sinkhole Sam, but it's, you know, it's basically Sinkhole Sam, right? Pretty close. Beetlejuice. But we had some really, really fun. Neighborhood was insane. These pictures I took late. I took these pictures, a lot of these pictures late. So, as my son. And again, these ones were early. So this was before it got unreal. You couldn't walk in the street. The streets, the sidewalks, it was so full. Again, I did take video. It was pretty nuts. Again, this is early. This is the very beginning stages. And this neighborhood is, and you guys don't know, this one right here is my daughter, and this was her friend. So, yeah, we had a really good time tonight. Again, my favorite night of the year, guys. I love it. And this really takes me back. You know, a lot of people don't understand, man. My favorite memories, my favorite all-time memories of MetaZoo will always be in that first year, going to Salem, going to the New York Comic-Con, just the, you know, Loveland, the water, blah, blah, blah. Oh my God, I had a brain freeze, but you know, water tower, Loveland Castle, and just some of my most absolute favorite memories of all time in MetaZoo will be there. But we're here to make some new memories. I hope that is the goal, at least. So we want to make some new MetaZoo memories, and I think they can be done. We got to figure out how to do it, but I think they can be done. So we're gonna try, though. We're gonna try. All right, back into some base set MetaZoo. New Zoo, old Zoo. We love the Zoo at the end of the day, man. You know, I'm not gonna listen for those of you guys in here now. I have taken a little bit of heat from a few people, and I don't think people understand. I know some of you guys understand, but I put everything I had into MetaZoo, the original MetaZoo, and I mean everything. I made a lot of sacrifices, man. A lot of sacrifices, a lot of money. And I was really deeply hurt, very deeply hurt by everything that happened. It sucked. It really did. It sucked. And you know, it was very difficult to find myself again, to want to be creative, to want to be a content creator that, you know, would have fun doing what I'm doing. And oh, let's go! The Monkey Mirage. Ooh, baby. Beautiful, beautiful hit. Beautiful, gorgeous hit. I love that. But yeah, man, you know, it literally knocked me out of this world for a good year. Knocked me out of this world for a good year, guys. I no longer have some of my prized Charizard collection anymore. I'm missing, you know, a lot of my Charizard collection. I made a lot of big sacrifices, and I was really, you know, it really hurt because I really fell in love with MetaZoo on probably a level I shouldn't have done. And that's, you know, that's on me. That's on me. So for those that are kind of upset at me for like, oh, well, he skipped, he went to this, he went to that. Listen, I was already always someone who was checking out other indies. I like what other people do. I love artists. I'm all about the art. You guys know that. It's not necessarily, it's not about gameplay for me. I love the art. I love the story. And that's what it's all about for me, especially as an actor. I love stories. And you know, I love checking out the other stuff. Yes, other stuff failed. Other things didn't go the way they were supposed to go. Oh, one of my favorite MetaZoo creatures, beasties of all time, the Hodag. Woo, top 3 for me, top 3. But yeah, man, I just, you know, people expected me to jump into the new zoo after I went back to Pokemon and had to really like try to get my old audience back, and they never came back. My old audience really didn't come back. I got a new audience, but my old audience never really came back. Only a few people. And it's been tough, man. I missed the window. I missed the huge window in Pokemon. And even though I became a Pokemon content creator, official one, I love this card so much, dude. I love this strategy card so much. Bam! We got the Raiju. It's just one of those things where it was hard to make the full commitment to want to come back to MetaZoo. I did have, just like many people, I had a few issues with some of the artwork and you know, the way the direction that they were going. But overall, I'll be honest with you, honestly, it's grown on me. It really has grown on me. And Torrential Tides wrapped it up. Torrential Tides wrapped it up. 100%. Thank you, my favorite holiday too, says Cheeseburger. I love giving out candy, man. It was slow this year. Last year I ran out of candy in 2 hours. Yeah, my house, we only gave out about 12 bags of candy. My neighborhood, I'm one of only 3 homes in the neighborhood that decorate. I'm the only one who goes all out and decorates. My neighbor dressed his English bulldog like a Beetlejuice. Now that's awesome. Yeah, the Salem Witch Trials, man. I miss the old zoo. Mike W was an idiot, man. He could have kept the ship going, but yeah, I really I've heard so many news stories, some credible, some not. Maybe some not. I don't know. I can't check those out, but I really don't know what happened. I'm at a loss for words. What happened? I really am. I couldn't tell you. Couldn't tell you what happened, guys. Things I thought happened, some of them did happen, but some of the stuff I was thinking didn't happen. I really don't know who brought the ship down. I don't know. I honestly don't know, and I'm pissed, just like you guys, because, like you said, it was a great thing, man. Some of the best MetaZoo memories were your live streams when product would drop at 12:02. Oh my god, dude. The rat race to get product. That was something else for sure. That was pretty insane, man. I do miss those days as well. I do miss those days as well. I was really hurt by the old zoo crash, man. Dude, I remember the duck race streams would be packed. I know, right? Yeah, man, we were packed. I'll tell you right now, my Pokemon stuff sucks. Nobody gives a crap because they're all in it for the money. So you know, nobody wants to watch any of my stuff anymore because I don't have anything to really offer people other than just, you know, funny entertainment, you know, maybe some giveaways that I do. Otherwise, nobody really cares. It's a whole different world in Pokemon. And that is the one part of MetaZoo that I really miss, was even though MetaZoo also got a little bit, you know, people were really pushing prices and hype, it's still on the ground level. The people involved really cared about the TCG itself. Yes, we all enjoyed some nice, beautiful, expensive cards, but overall, people, like, you know, let's put it this way. When I went to Pokemon Worlds, I had my one card I graded, and it was the Pikachu gray felt hat. In other words, the Van Gogh Pikachu. I was using it as a mic. I used it as a mark on a floor. People lost their minds watching me with that card. Oh my God. I literally had handfuls of people come up to me. What are you doing? You do know that card's worth a ton of money. I'm like, I'm here with Metas. I'm here with Pokemon. Of course I know it's worth a lot of money. I know what this card is. And they were just so like astounded how I was treating the card. Which, by the way, just so happens the card has arrived. And I'll be doing a reveal grade later. I already know what I got because something happened. There was an issue or something. I ended up seeing the grade, which kind of pissed me off. But, you know, but it got a good grade. So it just goes to show you guys, you can be kind of hardcore with your cards and still do very well. Yeah, you know, the Hodex sample was epic. Bro, I mean, where is he at? Bam. Yo! Speaking of the devil. Welcome, MetaZoo Black Market in the house. What timing? What timing? Absolutely gorgeous, dude. Love it. We'll put that in the back. Yeah, man. It's like, oh, look at that right there. I'm not even paying attention to the opening. Yeah, Andy did. Mike W got greedy. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of stories out there for sure, man. Lot of stories. Get out. Is Andy the Hello Kitty guy? No, so I knew about Hello Kitty a long time before anybody else knew. I told this story once before, but I was on a call with Mike. My wife was there as well. And we were talking about interviews, you know, setting up interviews with him and stuff. And my wife threw out there, would they ever collab or do anything with Hello Kitty? I can tell you that was in like mid 2022. Mid 2022. And we had a conversation then about this. So I don't know. He didn't say at the time that they had a deal or they were going to do anything. He just was very intrigued by it though. And basically we were like, well, you know, Sanrio, second biggest thing to Pokemon. So I'm just saying there's a possibility. There's a small possibility my wife could be responsible for the Hello Kitty debacle. I don't know. Did you hear that? I just told the chat you might be responsible for the Hello Kitty debacle. You guys don't understand. On the other side of the studio is my bedroom. It makes my little Pokemon and MetaZoo collection look like peanuts compared to her Hello Kitty collection. So, speaking of trains, which I wasn't speaking of trains, but, you know, we got Casey Jones. But anyways, yeah, I don't know. I know there's people who know the real story probably because when they bought, oh, Bigfoot reverse. When they bought MetaZoo, they got a lot of information. Oh, Billy White Club. They got a lot of information. So they might know who really started it, but for now, I kind of claim my wife did it. So, love it or hate it. Love it or hate it. I don't know. Sheesh. My felt hat came back a 9. Bro, let me tell you something. I have a feeling that something's up with that card because I was looking at the pop report for 10s, 9s, and 8s. And man, I mean, there was a lot of 10s, but now they seem to be popping 9s out like no tomorrow. I looked mine over. Mine looked like a hands down 10. A hands down 10. I think I even had Gem Mint Pokemon. Zach looked my card over. And I had his guy at Collecticon, I believe, looked it over too. And they seemed pretty sure that was a 10. So I don't know. I'm assuming I have a 10. I'm assuming. We won't know. Menace, shout out to MetaZoo Menace. Let's see both Black Border Hodag together, OG versus wannabe. Oh, let's see here. Honestly, the art is spot on, dude. House, the art is spot on. Oh, or Menace, excuse me. Menace. Dude, it's spot on. Look at that. They did a fantastic job. It's a fantastic job. It is literally spot on. I mean, obviously, there's more color involved, you know, but the drawing, the features, the intricate details, it is honestly spot on. Look at that. It's identical. It's just they opened this one up a little bit bigger. It's got a little bit more room, obviously, for the tree, but it is the exact same card. The exact same card. They did a fantastic job. Probably also helped them move that set along a lot quicker, to be honest. Because, like I said, it was a quick turnaround to get that set out. What is this? Why is that on there? Huh. Wannabe. What's up? Ignoring me, I'm your biggest follower, Cheeseburger. Listen, it's Halloween, guys. We're all here, man. Having a fun Halloween evening, man. All right, Thunderbird. We got Sacred Flames. It's Odd. Lightning exclusive. Flaming Spear of Pain. It's a Spark. Beautiful Spark. Reverse. Hey, let's Panty. Great Halloween card for tonight, Panty. And we got Bigfoot. Is this the alt? No, this is the regular. Yeah, this is the regular Bigfoot. Unhidden. Now, see, I'm not the biggest fan of this particular. I mean, this one looks pretty cool, actually. I like the pose. I think the pose is pretty cool on this one. But I do like the older Bigfoot style a little bit better. But that's fine, man. You know, you gotta expect change in life. Change in life. Mine has a single pink pixel on the back. Yeah. So on the back of the card, there's a very well-known single pink pixel that I'm pretty positive, but I didn't see it on mine. I don't recall seeing it. Harley, my sample MetaZoo deck, the plastic wrap is warping the front card. The aura portion is warped now with a stain, just like Pokemon original theme decks. You know, they use that probably extremely cheap cellophane wrap over in China. And yeah, I could probably see that causing some problems for sure, man. I mean, honestly, there's different takes on how you want to view the old zoo. In my opinion, I just don't understand how old zoo has been worth a lot of money to some people. To me, it's, I don't know, but I would open it and put it in a binder. I mean, I don't know if you want to do that, but that's what I would do. I would open it, put it in a binder. I know it seems crazy, but that's just me. And then I can actually, I would be able to enjoy it. It just all depends on, you know, because at this point, let's be honest, man, it's even with new zoo, you're going to old zoo prices. It's hard to keep prices up on a game that is, even though we have new zoo, essentially extinct. Ooh, what do we got here? Why does new MetaZoo want to separate themselves from OG MetaZoo but reprint old cards? OG Mothman is new MetaZoo top card and always will be. You know, I mean, I've heard some of what Charlie has said, and it's just, I really don't know why. I mean, I kind of do know why. I mean, Menace, you gotta understand, man. Unfortunately, I mean, I asked a lot of people out in California when I was at Pokemon Worlds about MetaZoo, you know, and a lot of the private discussions, especially with a lot of content creators when we were all together. Especially a lot were asking me what did I used to do before Pokemon, you know, and it's just it has a stigma. It's a negative stigma, and they need to overcome that negative stigma, guys. I mean, I'm on record saying there's no way somebody would buy in bankruptcy any of the assets or anything from the old zoo. Now, I didn't know they had as many assets as they had. That kind of played out a little bit different. But I said from the beginning, like, why would anybody take this on? The negativity that has surrounded it, it just, from a business standpoint, it doesn't make sense. There's way too much negativity. And I can attest that there's still a lot of negativity around it. And I had to explain to people that the new MetaZoo is not the old. And once I told people who was involved, who's printing, what's going on, I'm telling you, a lot of people's eyes changed. I wish I had packs with me, because I would have given people packs of MetaZoo. Yes, at Pokemon Worlds, even as an official Pokemon content creator, I would have brought packs with me and given them away. I gave away lots. If anyone checked out my Worlds video, you'll see that I gave some stuff away. You have no idea how much I gave away. I gave away a lot of my personal collection, not stuff Pokemon. I never got anything from Pokemon. This was all personal collection stuff. I spent days before I left making bricks. Many of you might know me from doing them at conventions like New York Comic Con or one of the towers. I did them all the time. I gave people bricks and stuff, and I put good stuff in there, and I put packs in there. But I would have done that. And if I would have had packs to give away at these conventions to show people, like, check this out. When we were at Atlanta Collecticon, the two guys working the Heritage booth, they hadn't looked at new MetaZoo, mainly because they already knew what MetaZoo was. So they thought. They knew what old Zoo was and the stigma that came with it. And they weren't really interested. I explained to them, like, dude, this isn't that. Yes, we're the story, you know, the cryptid story and lore and the things like that have come along, of course. But who's running the company, the investments involved, you know, all the things that come with this have all changed. And when I told them the names of the people involved, dude, they came over and talked to Jet. And they came over to the MetaZoo booth. And one of the guys, I believe, did buy some product. So very, 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 like, it just takes talking to people and getting rid of that stigma of the old zoo. And again, we all love the old zoo. Oh, it's the Sun Wukong, but it's not the one I wanted. But it's okay. We'll take it. We will take it. It is not the alternate art secret rare one, but hey, it's the way it goes. Hulk smash on the Bigfoot. Yeah, I know, right? Hulk smash on that Bigfoot. It's tough trying to open it, man. I'm hesitant. Yeah, I'm honestly, listen, I'm up front. I'm not hiding anything, but Black Market is the one who got me these boxes. If it wasn't for Black Market, I don't know if I would have brought myself to buy a box. Again, I was already struggling with Pokemon, affording it. Not affording it, I should say, really, especially nowadays. But he's the one who got me these boxes. And he's the one who got me to see this way differently. He didn't ask me, okay, man, please do it. Please, you know, he just said, hey, I would like, you know, to show you what this is about. If you like it, you like it. If you don't worry. And he trusted me enough to check it out. And yeah, I think it really is something. I think it's something worth getting into. I really do. You're going to start seeing, you know, depending on money. I should actually have a lot of product coming because I think I should be doing some events pretty soon. And hopefully I'll be getting some product from the events. But I do want to try and start doing a lot more MetaZoo content. That's going to be my new goal for 2026, guys. My new goal for 2026 is to start getting out more MetaZoo content. That is the goal for 2026. So I haven't, this is the official reveal what I plan on doing. Now, however, saying that, 2026 is still up in the air for me. Oh, let's go. Mothman statue. It's really dependent on a few things. Ooh, lightning worm. So that's pretty cool. One, my health. That's number one. With all the issues I'm going through right now. Again, I haven't told you guys a lot of the stuff that's happening, but it all depends on my health. If my health ends up being where I want it to be, I'm definitely going to try and push to really get back into the MetaZoo world and be a part of the MetaZoo community where I'm respected. Because right now, I don't think I'm really respected, if I'm being honest, from the MetaZoo community. I don't think they respect me for the fact that I haven't jumped in You know, I wasn't on board in the beginning. You know, I wasn't sure, and all these other things. Understandable, no problem. I get it, but I think that's a major hump I have to get over with the new community, because there's a lot of new people. Dude, there's people who said they had no idea who I was and didn't know any of my content. I literally have a comment. I was gonna post it on Instagram, but someone came across all my old videos and said, "Why aren't you making new MetaZoo content?" They loved all the videos, and I was like, "Well, you know, I can't afford 2 TCGs. That's number one. I'm not really in with anybody to that point. I'm not even in, even though I'm in with Pokemon, I'm kind of no longer in with Pokemon to some sort of. I am, but I'm not. That's a weird one to talk about. But I said, I just really can't afford it right now, man. Between my kids, my family, I absolutely adore this card. I know people, listen, again, hey, cheeseburger right here. People do not like this card. Why? Why? Because it carries a stigma. Whenever somebody sees this rainbow colored egg, the first thing that comes to everybody's mind is the 4-letter word. And no, not the word. And because of that, people hate this card. And this is honestly one of the most beautiful cards in the set. It is gorgeous. I love this card. But I've literally watched people rip this card to pieces because they hate seeing that egg. That's a stigma, man. Ooh. Like that off. I mean, it's, again, we pulled the awful before. It's a little dark. Little on the dark side, but it's cool. I like it. It's a Halloween one. It's a Halloween one. Imagine if we lived in a world where Charlie sent out a press release to all LGSs or an email to explain the changes to management and healed old partnerships. Now sales are so bad, LGSs won't care. I can tell you for a 100% fact, Menace, when I was at Collecticon with them, they are doing a lot to try and get people on board, man. They are. 100% they are. It's just, man, it is so hard. It is so hard to get people off of the old and onto the new. It really is. Man, I hope you answer me at least once. Cheeseburger, Menace. I feel like I'm not gonna say that. Dude, Pokemon ain't worth buying anymore. You can't even find a pack at retail. You're preaching to the choir, bro. Bro, you're totally preaching to the choir. I haven't posted my Collecticon video because I gave a really long rant that really, I was so upset at the end of Collecticon. Let me tell you, I was so happy being at MetaZoo, but the Pokemon part, I was just beyond pissed, bro. Beyond pissed. Man, I can't believe MetaZoo. Shut up, dude. Shut up. Kate says, I'm new, so I've wondered what the egg thing was all about. Oh, the egg thing was about XP. Yeah, unfortunately, Kate. So one of the former co-owners of the old zoo, that was his thing. Okay, it was the Chaos Crystal, and definitely the most disliked human being by far. Believe it or not, probably it's more than Mike, Steve, Shaw. I don't know about Bailey though. I can't answer that one. But definitely one of the most definitely one of the most, dude. Just like Lordy Cardi B, new MetaZoo streamer. Yeah, I guess. I kind of am. New/old. New/old. Because it's Chaos Crystal with the wings, man. He answers me on this stream, but not on your stream, Harley. Oh. I've never heard of this Epic guy. I've been around, Lordy. I've been around. I've been around since the old zoo. I don't know where people would place me at as a content creator. I can tell you that I was the second person to receive the content creator medal from MetaZoo. The second one, I don't know where I was. I also was awarded the first content creator medal that they ever had. And I got the third one. I think I was one of the first or second ones to get that medal as well. So I mean, I did MetaZoo content. I don't know. I wasn't one of the bigger ones, honestly, but I don't sell, and so that kind of hurts me. I just basically did giveaways, a lot of giveaways, free stuff that I would get from attending MetaZoo events. Ooh, Dragon of Akanto Falls. I love this card. Ooh, beautiful, beautiful. Chrome Dragon of Akanto Falls. I mean, there's people who make game content. There's people who make lore content. There's people who make card content. I made story and movies content as well as card content. So I love the drop bear. It's a reverse hollow, but I think it's super cool because of the teeth. You know, they really, really, really shine. Yeah, Chaos Crystal enthusiast. Yep. The content creator medal I bought for $11. Yo, shut up, cheeseburger. I know everybody has the content creator medal. I was so proud. I was so proud to have my content creator medal because they meant something. And now, like, tons of people have it. That's cool. There were a lot of people who I felt earned one. They just were never going to get one for whatever reasons. Again, it was up to MetaZoo to decide who got one, who didn't. And there were a lot of people who should have gotten one for sure. You know, making content. Let's see here. Oh, I forgot that's a reverse. All right, I gotta sleeve that up. Black Dog of the Hanging Hills, Hopkinsville. I'm excited for the dark set and prize packs. I'm hoping those drawn in some new players. Yeah, Kate. You know what's funny is that I brought that to both Charlie's attention. That I think, you know. Ooh, I love that. I think getting a paid tournament going will get people involved. But he doesn't want to go that route right now. And so it's his baby. The guy does know what he's doing. I would never not question what he's doing because he really does know what he's doing. So, you know, I don't want to question it. If it were me, I would do it. But he has a much bigger insight to what he wants to do with this company, with this TCG. So it's up to him what he wants to do. We all have various opinions on what we think is the way to go. And at the end of the day, it's his baby ultimately, so that's fine. Lordy says, even Escaped Alien has one now. Good. Alien deserves one. Alien was another one who I think earned a content creator medal. There was a bunch of people who should have gotten content creator medals. There were people who were making content fairly consistent. There were some who weren't making it consistent. But they really, I know I had a talk with them. Hey, what's up, Dakota? Welcome, man. I had a talk with them one time at Towers, and the whole idea of the medal was they really wanted to award people who were going like above and beyond making content. So again, I'll use myself as an example. I went to every single event. MetaZoo never once. No, I can't say that. That's not true. MetaZoo. Okay, so MetaZoo only one time. Let's say it this way. One time, only once, did MetaZoo kind of pay for me. And that was New York Comic-Con. That's the only one. Every other event I was invited to, but on my own dime. And so, you know, I was at every event. I can tell you people in the community who were at every single event because there were, you know, diehards followed MetaZoo. So I know all the people who were at all the events all the time. But from a content creator perspective, I was the only one freelance content creator who was at every event. Now, Bailey was not a freelance content creator, no matter what anybody says, was not. So that's a separate, I'd put him in a separate category. I was totally on my own, but I did it for a reason. My goal was to get MetaZoo to pay for me to come out there and be a content creator at the events and be a part of them and do all that stuff. And it never happened. And I you know, that was fine. I still went up there on my own. That was the kind of person that they wanted to award content creator medals. And they were starting to, we started picking up on a few people who were making content and started doing it. But again, that's not me. That's what they told me. So it just all depends. I watched all his videos. They didn't even give Argos a first place content creator. I miss Argos now. Well, I mean, I don't know. Argos, I don't know. Argos got a lot of stuff, man. I can't speak anything on Argos's behalf. I don't know a lot of stuff, so I can't speak on that. I'm not going to speak on Argos's behalf. So all I know is I didn't sell MetaZoo. My goal was never to sell anybody who watched my videos MetaZoo. My goal was to get whatever I could from MetaZoo and give it to you guys. So all of you who couldn't make it to a tower, couldn't make it to a Comic-Con, you couldn't make it to an event like Salem or somewhere like that, my goal was to get MetaZoo to give me stuff to bring home and give it away to you. But no, what a lot of it well, they did do that, but then there's the Bailey situation. So that's why people didn't really tune into me as much, because I don't know, I guess people wanted to spend hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars. Ooh, we got the Hodag, regular version though. On somebody else's stream buying. And I mean, because then it's for sure you're getting it. I understand that. You spend $100, you're getting it guaranteed. You come to my stream, you're going to be battling 40, 50 people, you know, to win it. But that's why I tried to make deals with Mike and Andy to get more product so that way I could do more giveaways. The best people, let me tell you guys, the best people to ever hook me up for you guys out there, it was Pin Club. Pin Club, best people in the world. I feel so bad for those guys, man. I honestly do. I honestly feel bad for them. Pin Club were the best freaking people. Man, you want boxes? We'll send you some boxes. You can give away in your stream, man. I mean, how many did we give away? We pulled, what, the 101? We had some amazing times with Pin Club, man. They were absolutely the best people. I miss the Pin Club people. And they make great quality pins. 100%, dude. Their stuff was awesome. Epic. True, I co-own an LGS and exclusive packs for showing up the store events are something that always seem to get butts in our seats for other games. So I'm hopeful about the price packs. Yeah, definitely. Hey, you got to tell me, reach out to me if you don't mind and let me know what LGS. You're not, well, you said you're new to MetaZoo. I was going to refer maybe somebody I might have known from the old MetaZoo. But yeah, reach out to me. I cover LGSs too. So maybe I might show up one day. You never know. I would have dated Queen MetaZoo if possible. Dude, so many would have. Dakota says, I would love to see more community-driven events, but with official promos. Love that they brought back the pumpkin carving contest. Just wish the prizing was an actual card, if that makes any sense. You know, Dakota, you are absolutely right. What was the big driver in the old MetaZoo, guys? Promos. Promos not only brought butts into an LGS, they brought butts to Collecticon. Look at any of my old videos. Anybody's out there who's new, who's never seen me, you guys go look at my old videos. Look how MetaZoo community took over Collecticon. Listen, I've been to a few Collecticons since the old zoo has left. And I can tell you now, they are nothing, absolutely nothing like 2022, 2023, guys. 2021 through 2023. They are an iota of what they used to be. Now, I'm not saying they still don't get people in there. Pokemon's big, but I'm telling you right now, MetaZoo ruled the henhouse, man. It was the community showed up, and it was because of promos. Promos made the world go around. It honestly did. You're spot on, Dakota. Argos pulled the rug underneath everyone's feet. Like I said, I can't comment, dude. I don't want to say anything because I just don't know enough. I don't know enough. I think I know some things, but and I have, you know, sometimes openly said a few things, but I was never jealous of Argos. I was envious of Argos because I knew he got very good treatment. But I also understood he was making money, dude, for them. So all the cool kids are playing the MetaZoo. Lordy, I couldn't tell you, to be honest with you, because like I said, I don't actually play. I was learning how to play old MetaZoo. That was happening, but I'm not really about playing the game so much. I'm about art, and I'm a collector. When I say collector, I mean more like a hoarder. Yeah, a hoarder. I'm more like a hoarder. That's probably the new term we should be using as collectors, because I want to say that the word collector has been hijacked by it's been hijacked by the flippers and scalpers. So I'm a hoarder ultimately. So what will you gain from my channel if I'm not selling you cards and I'm not teaching you how to play? What do you gain? Ooh, let's go. Even though it's reverse, I actually love the reverse. The reverse on this works so well. Oh, the reverse looks beautiful. Love that. And hey, let's go. We got the Mothman. It's the poker version. Love it. Happy Halloween, everybody. Ooh, look at that background. That cosmic looking background. So, yeah, man. Is what it is. Black Marcus says, hey, Kate. Hi, Kate. Cool to see you in here, man. Yeah, I appreciate you guys showing up. Thank you once again. I gotta keep the Halloween stream tradition alive. I got to keep it alive, man. Got to keep it alive. MetaZoo Black Market Hayes, says Kate. Dakota says, I'm not going to lie, man. With Old Zoo, I love the promos and the miscellaneous product more than the main sets. Dakota, again, Dakota, we are with you 100%. I mean, all the little mini sets, that is what, I mean, really, I think drove so many people to go wild. The mini sets. The key was the mini sets. Promos and mini sets. So fun, man. So much fun on the mini sets. MetaZoo was popular. Yeah. I would say MetaZoo was sort of popular. It was growing. Listen, man, there was, I mean, I'm going to be honest. Old Zoo made a lot of enemies with people. I was there for that. I saw a lot of it. I don't understand why they chose to go that route with people, but they did. I can't speak for that, you know. I can only speak for myself. I don't vouch for a lot of people. One guy I would vouch for was the Purple Elf. I think he got screwed over, and I think you should have been free. I think you should be free to say some negative things when you need to. Because overall, you're being positive. And Purple Elf was very positive overall. Very positive. I don't know what happened there. I couldn't tell you. But that dude was probably one of the better MetaZoo content creators. And, I mean, he was gameplay. He was entertaining. I don't know what made him entertaining, but he just was. Even I enjoyed watching him. And, yeah. I love the Purple Elf. I thought that dude was awesome. And his weird Christmas wrapping paper background. I missed out on getting the Christmas paper. Horde. Horde for sure, says Catching Cryptids. Yeah. I missed the Purple Elf, says Dakota. Yeah, you know, there was some really cool early content creators. Okay, there's some new people in here. I see the numbers are going up. There's a lot of people who don't know who I am, and that's cool. Because I love, you know, we can foster some new people, new audience, right? So I got into MetaZoo because back in 2001, I started a podcast with 4 now former friends of mine. I actually started the podcast with another friend of mine, and we couldn't get our crap together. So our other friends decided to give it a go, and then they said, well, let's just make it a giant podcast of all of us. And we kind of figured, well, if there's 5 of us involved, or 6 of us, actually, I think it was 6. No, it was 5 of us. Then we could probably handle a lot better. And so we did a podcast, and I started coming up with ideas for the podcast. And one of my ideas was, we have a lot of these new TCGs popping up. And I didn't know, I don't know. I just was trying to think of new ideas of like what we could do for a podcast. So I pitched to the guys. I said, hey, why don't we try seeing if we can get free product from these new TCGs? I mean, we get free product, we showcase it, and, you know, we get to have fun doing it, right? So I found Mike Waddell. I found his contact. I pitched him who we were, and basically said, hey, man, we'd love to check out your new game. I also pitched Flesh and Blood, and I pitched like another 1 or 2. I can't remember who we heard back from. Maelstrom. I don't want to get into that stuff. And then, Snallygaster. And I can't remember, but we pitched a few people. But Mike responded. And he sent a giant box. This was right during the... This was during the Kickstarter days. And they were starting to print first edition at that point. So he sent us a giant box of first edition product where we basically got to open it and check it out. And I fell in love right away. I fell in love with it right away. Loved it to death. Now, the other guys were a bit iffy on it at first. Overall, I think they kind of did like it eventually, but then we ended up ending the podcast. I went my separate ways, and I got sent another box. I got sent one for the next new set that they had, which was it Wilderness? And dude, I was just like, I'm hooked. I love it. And then you kind of saw my Pokemon content. I just started really putting more into MetaZoo. Again, it just really comes down to affordability. I couldn't afford to do Pokemon, even when Pokemon was at normal prices, and another TCG. I really, really liked MetaZoo, and I'll be honest with you guys, I felt this was my chance, my opportunity to be a main content creator for a TCG. And I took it. And that's what I did. So at the end of the day, that's how I got started in MetaZoo. And then we went on from there. God, this box is taking forever. I missed the purple elf, says Dakota. Also, Pezful OG player. Pezful. I don't remember Pezful. I can't think of who that might be. Mike did him dirty, so he dipped from what I heard. Dude, there was a bunch of guys who dipped, man, after some negative interactions, I heard. So, yeah. Catching Cryptids. Purple Elf, the best, man. He was on a daily documentary MetaZoo 1 year journey. Purple Elf was awesome, dude. I think that guy, again, I think you should be able to be negative, but you're still overall producing positive content. And they took, well, we all know what the old MetaZoo was like, man. We all know. A former friend, you say? Lordy Cardi B. Yes, former friends. We parted ways. It happens, man. It happens. Maelstrom, D-Spirits, Akora, those were the days. Yeah, dude. I was in all of them. Well, D-Spirits I wasn't. Akora, I was talking with the guy. He saw me at the cons, and we were talking about like doing a couple videos together, videos where I was going to do some stuff, and it just never happened. I thought they made some really nice product though. I thought they made some nice price. This Mike guy sounds like a real friend. No, I'm not talking about, the podcast wasn't with them. This was from Pokemon days. Pestful was a younger player, did really well in the original webcam. Yeah, I remember seeing some of the webcam stuff. Catching Cryptids. Mike thought he was God. Yeah, man, honestly, ooh, let's go. Again, I want that one, but we will take this one. This might be it. We're near the end of the box. Oh, wow. Look at the background, guys. If you can see that. Textured background. Love it. Issa is the artist on this one. Woo! I love that. I mean, it's like a grid. Like the hollow is like It reminds me of like a tool, like where tools would be hanging. I don't know. I like it. I mean, I think it's cool. Super cool. Nice. Yeah, the Pierre Monkey kind alt is so good. Rom was kind and gave me one at Collect. Oh wow, nice. Yeah, Rom is super cool. Super cool. Dude, I really wanted, I'll be honest with you, what I really wanted was the alt box from Torrential Tides. I really wanted, I mean, obviously, I really want an alt box from both base and Torrential. It's never going to happen, unfortunately. But, yeah, the alt boxes are crazy. But all the arts, I think, are pretty banger out of the set, so... Pretty bang. We still got a few packs left to go in this this base box. And in case you guys haven't realized, I do love to interact with the audience. There's a lot of streamers who, I mean, dude, you can just talk all day in their chat and they will never recognize you. They won't answer anything. I think one of the best fun parts of streaming, it's interacting with you guys. I think that's the most fun part of being here, because I could sit here and do this. I don't need to be streaming this to do this. I do it because it's fun, man. It's the only way I can really connect with you guys and have a good time. And like I said, I try to offer whatever knowledge I might have from what we've done in this, you know, this TCG. Might not be the best. Could be some good, some bad. You know, it all depends. Missed that one. Keep missing some of these. Here's the reverse. And then we got a Chupacabra. Now, see, I'm not a big fan of this Chupacabra artwork. I'm just not. That's now I see it. And being that I know quite a bit about the Chupacabra. Puerto Rico Chupacabra. I'm not a big fan of the artwork on this one. It's okay, though. Again, not every card. I wasn't a big fan of every single card in the old zoo either. It's going to happen. There's just going to be some cards you just don't hit you in the feels. That's, you know, what happens, right? Dakota says alt box promos should be rarely seated in normal boxes, in my opinion, like 1 per 24. Yeah, man, they make them hard, dude. They make them hard. Did you get a thank you box? Wait, was that? I don't know. I don't know what was that. What they were called? You talking about the, it was like a red box. I got a red, someone sent me a red box and it had a magazine in it and I think some stickers. I think I did get that box. I did get that box. I have it here somewhere. Yeah, right here. This box. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Thank you. Yeah, we definitely got it. Frostbite Labs, what's up? Yeah, with crypto print inside. Yeah, the actual box itself, super freaking cool. I should have. I'm pretty sure that's. I opened it because I got the magazine out. Where's it at? Yeah, it should be open. Did I put everything back in? Yeah. Super cool. I got it late, but I mean, I got one. I saw a lot of other people get them well before I did, but it was cool. I'm happy. I didn't know where to store it, so I just kept everything in there for now, but it was fun. Where are we at right here? Oh, I still gotta sleeve this up. Yo, Frost, what's up? Says catching cryptids. Would love if they made a poster with that print inside, right? That's pretty cool, that the artwork inside. Again, I'm a huge fan of that more than anything else. I mean, I'm a huge fan of the comic inside, don't get me wrong. The comic is freaking pretty sick. That's awesome. I still have the originals. Like I said, I never got rid of, guys. I know a lot of people dumped their old Zoo. I have every ounce of old Zoo in my possession still. Every ounce, including bulk. I mean, I have over in this corner, I have so much bulk. I didn't even know what to do with all the damn bulk. There's like a crazy amount of bulk. It's insane. And no, I can't throw it away. I just can't do that. I value everything. Like I said, I'm a hoarder. I just can't throw stuff away. I know there were people like throwing a lot of stuff away. I'm like, why would I do that? I would never throw my stuff away. That just doesn't make any sense. I'd rather give it to someone than throw it away. Somebody who, you know, there's a lot of people who appreciate that stuff. That was really nice of Mike to send that. Yeah, if Mike really sent that, I'm sure. I'm pretty sure Mike is involved in another TCG. I could be wrong on that one, but I've had a lot of little birdies tell me that they think he's involved in another TCG. So I can't speak again on behalf of any of that stuff because I can't confirm any of it, but I can tell you that definitely he's not here. Definitely. The people running the show now, very different. Very different. Let's see. All right. Last of our stuff here. And I don't throw boxes away. I keep everything. So these do not get trashed. I got to find a place to put it later. Yo, Catcher, man, this setup is pretty dope. I'll be honest with you, Frost. It used to be almost all MetaZoo back here at one point in time. Now I think right now I just have, I got my Mothman. Again, big shout out to MetaZoo Black Market on that one. But I got my Mothman print. Oh, I do have some stuff up here. I know you guys can't see it. I can't. It's too hard. I've got my Salem ticket, my Tower ticket, my Gala ticket, my one-of-one custom Chris Campman art that he gave me as a gift. And I have this beautiful card that he gave me as well as a gift. So, which is pretty cool. So I still have this stuff up here in the background. I still value. This was stuff that I really cherish personally. That means a lot to me. So, you know, there's things that for me personally, they just mean a lot more to me. So that stuff will always be valuable to me. Chris is one of the most kindest people on the planet. And you guys want to talk about getting screwed over? Chris Campman, man. Chris got royally screwed, unfortunately. It's very sad. But dude is awesome. Dude is awesome. So I wish him and his family everything, as I know he's trying to take a new route in life. And I hope, oh, let's go. I know I pulled this one in my other box, actually. I still love it though. You know, I mean, I love my Hodag. I love my Hodag. I would rather have the Sun Wokung though, but we'll take the Hodag. I did not expect to get another big hit out of this box though. Look at that pattern on here. Look at that pattern. That is sick. I love it. Beautiful, beautiful pattern on that card. I'm currently doing a binder series in Pokemon. I'm gonna have to do a binder series for MetaZoo, the new MetaZoo too. I need to put my stuff in binders. So you guys know I do all binders. I don't really grade. I don't really do much like that. I put my stuff in a binder. I bring it with me to shows. I love whipping it out and be able to take a look at it that way. It's just more fun to me. I'm not saying I don't like slabs. I mean, I got a few back there, but yeah, overall, I had every single order too until I had to throw away Bolt to make some room. $3. I absolutely think it's behind the scenes. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah. Dude, I didn't get an ounce of stuff from the GOAT streams, guys. Again, very difficult for me right now to be buying product. I just couldn't do it. I have birthdays, holiday. I got a lot of stuff going on, and I couldn't spend the money, even as cheap as it was. Believe me, I wanted to grab a case of the Seance, like a native. I wanted the native stuff. I mean, a master case of Seance went for $15 freaking dollars, man. Oh, and then the Hello Kitty stuff, and I mean, native. You know, native is what I want more than anything, because I don't have anything native. I have like the some 3-pack blister stuff from the Targets, but I don't have, I didn't get any of the booster boxes. I don't have any of that stuff, and those would have been super awesome to get. That Mishi is so cool. I love original art pieces. Yeah, Kate, I absolutely love, dude, I love that stuff. What an awesome box. Absolutely, absolutely back market. What are you hoping for out of your tides? Well, obviously, out of tides, I want the Frogland. I mean, how could you not want the alt art? That card is sick. I love this. Look at this, man. Ooh. This gives Pokemon's Hachula a run. I love this creature, man. Love it. Look at the art on that. So gorgeous. The wings were done so well. Oh, I see a print line. Oh my God. Right there. We know this was printed at Pokemon now. It's a confirmed. Millennium Print Group did this card. We can see the print lines. Oh, no 10 on this one, guys. No 10 on this one. Yeah, I'm really hoping for I'd say for the Frogland. Chris by far is one of my favorite artists of all time. The color is just so on point. I hope he's doing well. That card is really cool. Yeah, Frostbite. You know, one of my favorite cards to this day is the 4th of July. Absolutely beautiful card he did. He did a lot of really cool stuff, man. Chris was really good. Will you be at New Jersey Collecticon? Okay. They asked me to be there. I said yes. I haven't heard anything since. So I can't say I'm confirmed to be there yet. but I was asked to go to New Jersey Collecticon and work there. I'm actually work. So I did say yes to it. So I'm waiting to hear back. I'm waiting to hear back. Yo, Alien is in the house. What's up, Escaped Alien? Dude, bro, I am very, very sorry. You know I wanted to be there. I was ready to come here, turn on the lights, and jump in your stream with you, man. I did not know we were going to leave the house after we did the pumpkin carvings. That was not on my plan of things to do. So I really am sorry about that, man. I hopped in at one point. We were at the restaurant. I hopped in for a second, but I was having really, really bad connection. And I just got back out. And I said, well, hopefully we'll be home. You guys, I figured you'd still be live, especially because you're West Coast. I was thinking you guys would be really late. So again, my bad, guy. Is it true Pokemon is behind MetaZoo Epic? What? Is it true Pokemon is behind MetaZoo Epic? I really don't understand your question at all. Let's see here. Kate says, what's up, Alien? Or hi, Alien. I will have cases for you if you make it to New Jersey. Catching Cryptid, you got cases? Oh my God. Bro, I'd hate to see how much stuff you got. You are insane with your stuff. Honestly. No worries, brother. We'll have more streams in the future. Hello, everyone. Hope you are all doing well. And then Black Market says, what's up, EA? EA Sports, get in the game. All right, we got Basquatch. And we got a beautiful fossil lake. Followed by, it's the Hulk. Big Hulk. Bigfoot, Big Hulk. Yeah, I'm not, again, a huge fan of the art. I don't know. But it's okay. Yeah, you can't like everything. It's the way it works. It's the way it goes down. All right. So we got one pack left, and then we're going to hit this torrential tides. I know, everybody. It is 12:18 p.m. It is now officially. It is November 1st. But in my eyes, it is Halloween still. So Halloween. Single, no kids. Catching cryptids. Oh my gosh, my nose. Yeah. Well, when you have kids, they come first. They come first. So yeah, you know, it's weird. You think you get into, you know, I spent 1 year in a really decent position and I thought everything was going to go good from there, but no. It's like one step forward, you take 2 to 3, 4, sometimes 5 steps backwards. It happens, man. That's the way life goes, unfortunately. Love the Adventures backpack. Shout out to Mario. Mario's favorite little ding bell is in here. All right. Ooh, we got the Clash Dragon. As some of you may not know, I am a huge dragon nut. I love dragons. That's my favorite thing. Almost any card that's a dragon, I'm going to love it. So, love my dragons. That is an epic artwork, if you ask me. They did a killer job on this. Of course. My guy, Isaac Sky Lee, did this artwork. Ah, so good. So good, Isaac. You killed it. And then we got the new. Again, a very, very... this card, I don't know. This card could really... See, right now, I got the light hitting it, so it looks good. It looks good because the light is hitting it. I love the Japanese, background. Man, but when you look at it like normal, it's really hard to see. I wish they could have found a way to make it really pop more. I don't know. I don't know how you would do it. I mean, I don't know any of that stuff when it comes to that, but man, absolutely love the background on this car. And again, we just found another print line. Shout out to Millennium Print Group, aka Pokemon Company. That's funny. Print. You know when you look at a Pokemon card and it's got print lines, it's a Pokemon card. It's a Pokemon card. West Coast here, so it's still Halloween for me. Nice. It's gonna be Halloween for me till I wake up in the morning. So at the end of the day, man, it'll be Halloween for me tomorrow too, if I'm gonna be honest. So I'm not my Halloween stuff don't come down for at least like a week. All right, so that was our base set box. We'll put this over here. I'm not really set collecting anymore. I can't afford to set collect, guys. It's just too expensive. If I was like catching cryptids and I didn't have children, I could set collect, but it is so ridiculously stupid now to try and set collect almost anything. Just, I mean, set sizes are crazy high. I couldn't buy as much as I do if I was a normal adult. Hey man, I got a brother-in-law that lives that life, so I know how it goes. Dragons are also my favorite, says Kate. Yeah, I'm a huge dragon nut. We got like a bunch of dragon stuff. So, does Pokemon print new MetaZoo? Oh, yes. So Millennium Print Group, that they're owned by the Pokemon Company. They got bought out 2 years ago, and they basically they got a deal with them to print at that facility. Now you have to understand the new MetaZoo, the owners, which is Gamecubator Labs. Well, owners is Charlie. It's weird. So like, there's two owners of MetaZoo. There's Gamecubator Labs, and then there's Charlie Hurtlocker. All former former and current Pokemon people. So you have the former vice presidents of Pokemon own Gamecubator Labs. There's two of them. You have the OG of OG trading card game from the Mecca, Magic the Gathering. He's part of the Gamecubator Labs as well. And so they have connections to do stuff like this instead of doing what most people have to do when they start a new company up, and that's go to China and have China print it. So that's who prints the new MetaZoo, though. It's Millennium Print Group, which is owned by the Pokemon Company. So essentially, yes, Pokemon Company is essentially printing the new MetaZoo cards. But they print, I think they print a couple things, actually. Ooh, the Mongolian Deathworm coming out of Torrential. And then Electric Surge. It's a strategy card. Nice. Feels very thick. This card for some reason feels thicker than the average card. I don't know what's going on there, but just feels a little thicker. I thought Pokemon may be behind the new MetaZoo. Now, I hope that explanation that I just gave, though, I hope it helps understand what, I guess, how this new whole thing, you know, with relationship is going on with them. But Richard Garfield, who is the godfather of the trading card games, if you don't know who Richard Garfield is, just Google him. You'll find a love-hate relationship with Richard Garfield. Now, I don't have anything against the guy. I never got into Magic the Gathering. I personally do not like Magic the Gathering. Oh, hey, thanks, Kate Becker. Appreciate that. Thank you so much. Yeah, I never got into Magic. It was not for me. But Richard Garfield is the godfather of creating trading cards. And he is a member of the Gamecubator Labs. So they have input, but they're not. I know there's a whole separate team that's, again, it's technically owned by Charlie Hertlocker, who also has some partners involved, that are all like, they're the ones who actually create the new MetaZoo. I don't know how to really explain that, like the hierarchy of how it works, but it's two companies that make MetaZoo, and it's GameCubator Labs, and their goal, if you go to their website, they basically say that their goal is to, I guess, find down and out TCGs that they feel have some relevance, maybe have some life in them, and have legs to go somewhere. Ooh. Let's go. We got an early banger. Ooh, Surta. I like it. I like the art on this. Definitely has got that old Scratch vibes for sure. But if you check it out, from Norway, he's a Viking. Dang, that's a sick card. Ooh, I love the, I don't know what you'd call it. I guess honeycomb pattern. And again, it's textured, feels super, super nice. Really like that a lot. But ultimately, I hope that explanation helps understand what's going on. That's my understanding of what's going on, I should say. I could be wrong, but as far as I know, I'm right. As far as I know, I am right. Ooh, let's pull some art here. Now, I noticed we got different arts here. Obviously, we got, is it 5 or 4 in torrential? So, 1, 2, Sewer Gator. I mean, they made Sewer Gator Hulk for sure. Absolutely. I mean, this is just a banger. The leveling is so freaking epic, and Abominable is up there as well. I like how Abominable was done. Maybe a little too creature-ish in the face. I think it would have been a little bit cooler if the face had not been so menacing. I don't know on that one. I guess preferences, opinions and preferences, as they say. I will say, whoever is doing the wrap for them, though, whoever makes this wrap, this cellophane wrap, it definitely ain't Pokemon-esque wrap. Pokemon, you gotta really pull hard to open it. This wrap really just falls apart on you, which is a good thing. I like it for that. But I'm just saying that it does fall apart much, much easier than a Pokemon pack. You try to rip a Pokemon pack and, man, you can be pulling for days, or, you know, you got to kind of get the scissors out. You got to cut those scissors. Hey, we got the Gassy. It is the regular version of Gassy. Let's go. Gassy's always a beautiful card to grab. I do prefer the old Gassy artwork. I mean, honestly, the old Gassy artwork is just far better. It's far better. Base set, at least, was printed at PBM Graphics. They mentioned the Switch in the first showcase. Oh, okay. Okay, Dakota. I didn't know that. I thought it was Millennium Print Group that did it. So PBM Graphics is who they mentioned. They said, okay. I didn't know that one. I know Millennium is doing it now, though, from my understanding. Yo, EpicTube, did you see MetaZoo Maniacs video pulling? Yes, I did. Yes, dude. She's awesome. She is awesome. I'm very happy. That's what this community needs. That's what MetaZoo needs. They need someone like her, and they honestly, they really should go after and really start. I mean, she's still very young. I understand. You got to have, you know, the parents are involved, but they really should get her to be more involved with doing what they can. And I know she's young. I know it's hard to, you know, bring kids to places because there's a lot of laws you got to abide by, things like that. But she'd be a great face to get the young involved. You know, very talented too, man. Very talented. They're great. They seem like a really good family. I don't think I've ever met them. I may have met them. I don't know. I've met a lot of people through a lot of our stuff, but I mean, it would be great to see that though. Andy, and Andy's Chaos Crystal. Maniac is the future, says Catching Cryptids. Yes. I agree, Cryptids. Whoops, I skipped to the middle of the video and seen you talking about the L. Oh. Yeah, bro. Yeah, we were, that's what I said, the 4-letter word. That's the association. Yeah, I got a fogger and it's not working. You're supposed to be able to see a bunch of fog. That sucks. Oh well. I wanted to kind of create a very unique scene in here. Oh well. I talked to Anonymous Fresh Cakes Bob and told him to reach out to MetaZoo Maniac and MetaKid Packs, Best Junior Caster. Yeah. Anonymous Fresh Cakes Bob. I'm not sure who that is. Anonymous Fresh Cakes Bob. I'm Anonymous Bob. Is that what you mean? I don't know them. I don't know who they are, but I mean, I know the name if that's what you mean, but I don't know what's the Fresh Cakes, or is that a spell check error? I don't know. Hey, we got another banger. Now this is the Van Meter that we wanted right here. Excuse me, guys. This is a beautiful, beautiful. Okay, that's what I was thinking, but you kind of threw me off with the Fresh Cakes. I don't know what that meant, so yeah. There we go. Listen, I'm told you I'm upfront. I'm very transparent about this stuff. I'm not in Discord as much anymore, guys. I live my life on Discord, and it really, I think, hurt me. It hurt my home life. Yeah, I try not to spend as much time in Discord, guys. I do jump in every day. I still jump in, and I still kind of give a quick check of things and see what's going on. But I try not to live life on Discord anymore. I really do. It's just, it's so much, man. Yeah, I made a joke about he is as goofy as the guy in Ted 2 that replaces the urinal cake. Oh my God. Bro, I know exactly what you're talking about. Ted 2 sucked though. Come on, man. Ted 2 was terrible. I did not like Ted 2. It's always hard to beat the original when they do these sequels. It really is. It's so hard. The originals are, hey, let's go, Sinkhole Sam. I still have my, where's my Sinkhole Sam at? I still have my Sinkhole Sam, there it is, up here. I still got my Sinkhole Sam. He's a little dusty though. I get a lot of dust over here. But yeah. Sinkhole Sam. Let's go. You know, it's cool. Put it over here. Ted 2 at Comic-Con was funny. Ted 2 at Comic-Con. I don't know. I don't know. I never. Oh, Ted 2 when they went to Comic-Con. Yeah. There's some funny moments. I mean, don't get me wrong. Some funny moments. That thing needs some water. Cinco Sam was one of Mike's favorite cryptids. I don't remember that. I honestly can't remember that. I don't remember. Was he really? Mike's answer to that crap was always, they're all my favorite. That's the only thing I remember. I remember him. He would always say, they're all my favorite. He would always kind of cop out on what was it. So I don't know what his favorite was. Ooh, Ghost Train. Oh, that's so sick. Love that artwork. Poncho still does the best artwork for Ghost Train, but oh, that is sick. Jake Parker did a really cool job. I will say this, everybody. While I was learning to have my own, hasn't been pulled yet. Oh, while I was learning to like make my own cards for Pokemon to take with me, it is not easy. It is not easy to make a card with holo. It is very difficult. If anyone has saw my first card that I had made for last year's Worlds, did not come out very good at all. So I chose this year not to do a holo on my card. It is not easy. So when I look at holos now, I kind of give them a new perspective, because I'm like, okay, I know me making a holo was really hard. I can only imagine how it must be for some cards, like to have the holo really pop and do what it's supposed to do. So I completely get it. Woo! What did I just hit? My stream deck is working. I don't know. That was weird. I don't know what happened. My stream deck just came alive. It really wasn't working. All my buttons were X'd out. Like they had an X on them. Except for 2, which is the one I've been switching between. Because I actually have another camera. We do have the top cam. So there's top cam. There's zoom cam. I had side cam as well, but side cam I took away for now. But yeah, hasn't been pulled yet. Was what I was saying of Mike's. Oh, okay. Yes, that is right. That is what he used to always say. It hasn't been pulled yet. I wonder if it's been pulled. You see, you can't trust, because you can't trust anything he said. You can't trust what he said. You don't know if, you know, I do believe now a lot of things he said were to drive sales. That's all. Just strictly drive sales. That's it. Ooh, we got a swirl. Hey, baby. What's up? We got a swirl. Swirls get the girls. Isn't that what they say? Look at that. We got a swirl right there. Bam. It's a little baby swirl. We have any more? No, that's the only one. That's the only swirl we got. All right. And then Turn the Tides is our final hit. Yeah, I'm really hoping we can pull one of the big bangers out of the box, but it'll come down to seeing what happens. All right. Yeah, I know it's 12:40 in the morning. Sorry, everybody, for the late night stream. And to think, I gotta be up early because my daughter has her semifinal soccer match, and then finals in the afternoon tomorrow. So Guys, MetaZoo arcade game soon. Yeah, we got to retire soon. Soon is retired. We got to retire the soon. Hey, I mean, I can tell you that there were some legit things that happened. It's pretty nuts. And Book, and Bear Brick collab, and Bape, and Arby's. Oh, what about the dude with the the artist who made like really big heads or something like that? I forgot what that dude's name was. It was one of the last things he showed that he was gonna. Remember, he was announcing they were gonna do a collab with that guy. I forgot what it was now. Like big smiley faces. Like he would make really big smiley face figures or something. Forgot what that guy's name was. That's another one too. How about the 9-month writer's retreat for the book? Yep. 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 Ooh, Colossal Koi. We got the Colossal Koi in regular version. Yeah, I know, guys. There was a lot, man. They really kept us hanging on. They literally, we were fish, and they threw the bait out, and we got hooked like there was no tomorrow. You know, I'm not gonna say that those things weren't in the trying to be, in the books. They weren't trying to actually make those things happen. They just bit off way more than they could chew. I wonder if, I don't want people to think I'm not defending anybody from the old company, because they obviously not good, right? We all know that. We all know that. But man, I just wonder if Mike was aware of the financial position that MetaZoo was truly in. I just wonder, because the way he talked, it just, like, he was just so ignorant of their financial position, Hey, Dante, our first caster out of Torrential. And then Chris Cucumber. I don't know. I think he was ignorant of a lot of things, if I'm going to be honest with you guys. I think he was just in a whole different world. I don't know. I ran sleeves. I don't think I have. Do I have any more left? Dang. I do have some more. Okay. I got a little worried. Oh, man. I need to get sleeves. Holy crap. This is it. This is the last of my sleeves, everybody. Ooh, last of my sleeves. I'm in trouble. Catching says they did a lot of things right and a lot in a little bit of time. They did, man. They did do. There was a bunch of stuff they did right, and there were things that I think that were very good. So, I just don't understand how it went from 50 mil earned in the first 2 years to bankruptcy. Well, I still stand by the 50 mil evaluation. It was the cryptid crap. Crypto, excuse me. Crypto. I think the crypto is where he got that from. And when that crap tanked, that was it. That's where I think he got it from. I wasn't a fan of the crypto stuff at all. I know some people were huge fans. Remember, for the OGs who follow me, I was not on board with the crypto for the longest time. I only got on board because of what else? Promos. Ooh, that Tatsui. That is sick. Ooh, I like that. Very, very cool. I like that. I don't think I pulled this card yet. Very, very cool. Yeah, it was definitely that for sure. There was definitely a disconnect somewhere. Yeah, for sure. We just don't know who. That's the problem. And we never will. However, I do think the new MetaZoo has an idea of a lot that went down. Because I think when they bought the old MetaZoo out of bankruptcy, they did buy a lot of stuff. So I'm sure they bought a lot of communications that came along with things. I wouldn't doubt if the new Zoo probably knows what really happened, but let's be honest, guys. What's it going to do for us? What's it going to do? What's it going to do knowing what happened? Closure? I mean, would I like some closure? I really don't care. I don't care. I'm already over it. It took me a long time. I don't need closure. I took care of it myself. So it doesn't really matter to me, honestly, who did what did what. I just know that I'm no longer in communication with any of those people. I don't have any desire to be in communication with those people. Whatever they do in their life, see ya. I'm on my own. Ooh, Riptide Jackson. I think we got another banger behind here, though. Ooh. Yorogomo from Japan. It's a beautiful card from Japan. See that? I like it. That is sexy. Little weird. Little weird to say that, but I don't know. Something about that card is just cool. And it's definitely got that mythic Japanese vibe. Shapeshifter. Love it, man. That is a sick, sick card. I really like this a lot. Woo! Sick. All right. There was definitely disconnect. They for sure overprinted Wilderness UFO. Oh yeah, we know that now. we definitely know that they overprinted. We told Mike back in the day, like, dude, what are you doing printing Wilderness at 100K? That, like, was mind-blowing. And then to hear they did UFO at 100K. I mean, that, like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Woo! Yeah, I think a big issue was the overprinting and cost for storage. Yeah. Well, see, you know, listen, they have to pay for storage regardless, right? That was, no matter where they were going to pay for that. But the fact that a co-owner of the company, the COO, was storing it in his facility, and he was billing his own company, and we don't even know what he was billing them, by the way. We don't know how much. We don't know. There's a lot of stuff, right? It's just mind-blowing. Mind-blowing. Ooh, Ahul. Turn of the Tides. And Dante, full hollow. Full hollow. What's going to... Dakota says, what's it going to do? Entertainment? Need me that Ogzu Netflix doc. You know, honestly, if you could get the communications from the new company, from about the old stuff, man, I bet you you could make a real serious doc I bet. Yeah, it's an amazing story. The jump from 25K to 50K with Nightfall made sense to me, but okay, so I guess. All right, let's break this down for a quick second, all right? Let me get this pack out of the way. I'm going to give you my thoughts of what I know. I'm going to give you my thoughts based on what I knew back then, like officially what I knew, and my opinion on something, okay? Let's get through this. Ooh, the Headless Coal Miner. I love that artwork. Over, under, and fur. I still, by the way, I've still not pulled the card that I debuted, that I spoiled from Torrential Tides. I still have not gotten that card yet. I need to get it, man. How do I debut it? I mean, I spoiled it and I haven't pulled it yet. It's pretty wild to me. All right, I'm making a mess here and it's pissing me off, guys. Making a mess. All right. Here we go. Ready? So, as many of you guys remember from back in the day, obviously Dakota remembers, what was the name of the company that was handling distribution for MetaZoo? Remember in the very beginning? They not only handled MetaZoo, but they also handled Flesh and Blood. You guys remember the name of that company? I'm sure you guys do. Let's see. Can anyone remember who it was? I'm gonna wait. Let's see. Do I have the Jeopardy thing on here still? I used to have Jeopardy on here. I don't think I have it. Just do it. Dude, I forgot so many of my Dude, I forgot so many of my sound effects. Hey, there we go. Dakota got it. So, Channel Fireball got it. I had to take a break. My voice was kind of hurting, so that's why I was kind of buying some time, so I need my voice, man. This is the most I've talked in a while. So, Channel Fireball. All right. When the original sales of Cryptid Nation First Edition came in, that gave them the information, right? The data and information to increase Nightfall. Nightfall, I think it just absolutely surprised everybody. It really did. Nightfall was the set. It was the set that catapulted MetaZoo. When Channel Fireball realized what was happening between Flesh and Blood and MetaZoo, they held back tens of thousands of boxes and made it look like they were selling out. Now, they didn't tell MetaZoo this. They didn't tell Flesh and Blood. They didn't tell them. And this is all factual. This is all stuff that I know. They didn't tell them this stuff. So MetaZoo believed, well, wait a second. 50,000 is sold? That's okay. Great. That means that we're undervaluing our product. We're undervaluing this TCG. Flesh and Blood did the same thing. But in reality, what was happening, Channel Fireball was just storing that crap in the back, making it look like, and then falsifying and inflating the prices of the products. Flesh and Blood almost didn't make it. They almost didn't make it. They almost went under. Okay? They really took a smackdown. huge smackdown. I'm trying to think right now. The third set of Flesh and Blood. I want to say it started with an M. I had it because I really like Flesh and Blood. But yeah, man, Monarch. Yes, Monarch. They thought Monarch was like gonna be out of this world. Remember, Monarch was like $300 a booster box. I paid $300 for a booster box of Monarch, and luckily I got my 300 back. Even 300 even. I broke even, but a lot of people I know did not. So basically, MetaZoo's data and info reflected that the market was far greater than what it really was. And that is why they printed. Mike went ahead and said, let's do 100K wilderness. If our product is blowing out of the water like this, then let's just go big. And that was pretty much it. Yeah. I got burned with Flesh and Blood Monarch. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I remember it all too well. Yep. So understandable. Wilderness 100K, but they should have caught on by UFO. But yeah, but see, okay, here was the problem with UFO. I got a case from Rudy for 1K. RIP. Oh, yeah, for sure, bro. Oh. I still wish I had my original, though, stuff from Flesh and Blood. Oh, I wish I would have kept it. That stuff hung on pretty well in value. But no, I don't play Fab. I loved what Flesh and Blood was doing, though. I loved Flesh and Blood's cold foils and their artwork. I thought they were absolutely mind-blowingly good. So I was a huge fan. I should not have gotten rid of my first edition boxes of Flesh of them. Crazy. I kept all my illustrated goodies, illusionist goodies. Oh, I got rid of everything Flesh and Blood. I might. Oh, sorry, Tsunami. Nope. I'm pretty sure I still have a deck. Can't remember which one it is, but I have one somewhere. But I got rid of like all my Flesh and Blood, yeah. Because I went all in on MetaZoo, guys. For those of you who are just tuning in now and didn't listen to the beginning of the stream, I literally went all in on MetaZoo. I sold my most favored, cherished Charizards. I sold my Flesh and Blood stuff. I sold all that, man, to go hard on MetaZoo. Yeah, it was tough, man. It was tough. I'm not lying. It was definitely tough. But anyways, ultimately, this is what led to the whole debacle with the overprinting. Now, UFO, from my understanding, by the time all this got fleshed out, the order had already went into China. I don't know how true that is. I can't verify that. But yeah, that's people seem to not remember the whole Channel Fireball debacle that really brought down, it almost brought down MetaZoo Games. Maybe it did. Maybe that still ultimately did kill MetaZoo Games, guys. It may have still been the factor that really brought them down. It could be, man. I was curious because I'll be at Fab Worlds next month. Oh, nice. I still think what they do is good, but again, it goes back to that. I cannot do multiple TCGs. If I was wealthy, I would 100% be involved, but I'm just not. There's a indie stuff I screwed that up. Nice screw up there. I got the Cumby. Oh, it's Kelsey. Kelsey did this Cumby. Let's go. Shout out to Kelsey. Kelsey Janko. I really effed that pack up, guys. All right. Let's just make sure we have no errors. Yeah, I always like to make sure I don't have errors when I go through stuff. All right, there's our two. Fab is doing great things in the organized play scene. Hope MetaZoo follows. MetaZoo has been one IP that really caught me sentimentally. Yeah, and that's where I agree with you, Dakota. As I tell everybody, it was like being married to your, I know not to this extent, I'm over exaggerating, but it was like being married or to your best friend or your girlfriend, your girlfriend or whatever, and you guys broke up and you thought that was the one. And that's that feeling you got with MetaZoo. For me, it was, at least. Hey man, you were hardcore. Thanks so much. I watched you for years. Yo, Catching Cryptids. Yeah, man. Dude, like I said, I'm not in this game for money, dude. I'm in this because I love the hobby. I just love the hobby. I'm not against making money. I'm not against anybody making money. I'm not against that stuff. Yeah, I'm against scalping. I mean, yeah, I'm against that, but I'm not against that stuff. It's just that's not why I'm here. I'm here because I truly enjoy this stuff at the end of the day. So, and I love making content. I mean, that's just something I like to do. Yeah, that makes sense, man. I'm going as part of a group trip just to see the artist. Again, artist. That's another great benefactor to getting people getting butts in seats. Artist. If you can get maybe artists to your store. Now, if you're West Coast, reach out to Isaac Sky Lee. I know he loves to go visit stores and stuff. Who else is out on the West Coast? I know Seb is in Colorado. Try to think who else out there. Chelsea's in Missouri. Jed is in Kentucky. Poncho's in Texas. Chris is Texas. Well, I don't know if Chris is still Texas for now. Lily's Oklahoma. Yeah, I mean, but the only Coast people I can think of really, Seb is in Denver, and Isaac is out in Cali. Those would be the ones I'd say reach out to them and see if you can get them in. Sorry, I think that's common knowledge. By the way, me naming where these people are, I hope it is. Otherwise, I really feel bad, but I'm pretty positive it's common knowledge where they pretty much come from. I'm not going to tell you where they live. I'll tell you where they come from. But, oh, let's go. Sky Snake. I like Sky Snake. It's very simple artwork. That used to be Isaac Sky Lee. The original Isaac Sky Lee Sky Snake was super cool. This one's good too, though. I like it. Very similar. I love Lily and Kelsey. They are super sweet. Man, I tell you, I got to interview a lot of the artists, which was super cool because back in the day, you couldn't interview artists unless it was pre-approved. And I was one of the pre-approved people content creators that got to speak to artists until I was axed. Till I got axed and everybody cut me off. And all the artists were no longer speaking to me. So, per orders. I know too much, guys. I know too much. That would be cool, perhaps, for a special pre-release when those start. Yeah. Yep. For sure. I mean, it's like I said, I'm sure he'd be definitely down to come out and help out, Isaac is a really cool dude. I really liked Isaac a lot. Down to earth kid. He was not a kid. I mean, he was a kind of, was it? Yeah, he was a kid. I guess he's a guy. He's a man. Just super young, man. Super young. Hey, we got a Loveland Frogman reverse. And it's a Chimera. Chimera. What's side? What's side? This is, wait. That's reverse, yeah. I keep screwing up my stuff. Wait, no, that's... Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm like, my organization is not lasting long. Let's go. That would be cool, perhaps, for a special produce. Oh, yeah, I already read that. All right. We're already almost done with this box. When we're done with this box, we'll be calling it a night. Again, this is the Halloween MetaZoo stream. I'm very happy and thankful that I'm able to do this once again, guys. Honestly, love what's happening right now. I think we're in for a really nice future. Hey, I'm not gonna lie. I hyped up the first zoo. I know I'm part, you know, as a content creator, influencer, which I didn't influence anybody. Hey, let's go, Squonk. You know, I did hype up the old zoo, and I think, and I stand behind it. I stand behind everything I ever did, because you can't look back and think about things, because that's not how life was. Mishu Pishu. Ooh. Ooh. Let's go, Amos Vivena. That's a wild card. Textured. Alt art. Let's go. Again, I really want a bigger card. I really would like to get the Frogman, but I just don't think it's gonna happen. But we'll see. We got that one instead. All right, that's our first banger, right? Did we pull another banger earlier? Did we? Oh wait, we got the Hodag earlier, didn't we? Or wait, no, that was the other one. Oh no, we got this guy. Huh? It'll be interesting to see if we get another one. Hopefully we get another banger out of here. I'm hoping, at least. Dakota, I think he meant the hidden frog. Maybe. Reverse has the aura symbol in the text box. I didn't even think about that. Pishu Pishu's a beautiful card too. I mean, you can pretty much tell the reverses for the most part, but once in a blue moon, you kind of like, I can't tell. Got to see where the hollow's coming from, but that's, yeah, or that'll help too. I didn't know that though, so thank you for pointing that out. Didn't pay attention to it. Oh my gosh. This has been a long day. Long day. Racking this stuff up, but I'm gonna have to. Luckily, I'm sorting now for the most part, but I definitely would like to get a binder together and start bindering up a lot of my hits. Cyclops is cool. Again, I love all the art. You know, I mean, when I say that, I mean I love whether it's a hollow, non-hollow, common, uncommon. You know, it doesn't have to be just a mega hit with hollow in it. I think art can go a long way. Ooga. Agua. Ooga. That's a cool card, though. That's so menacing. Oh, come on, camera. Camera, focus. We're struggling. Camera's struggling. Yeah, Agua's a pretty cool. I like that one a lot. That's a pretty cool artwork, though. Very sinister. Very sinister. Dude, they were in my Walmart and Target and under maybe the best manager group out there. Many small and big saw MetaZoo's potential. Yep. No, I mean 100%, dude. 100%. 100%. Well, somebody blew it. We just, you know, there's a lot of names, man. When you say you are looking for the alt frog, are you talking about the one that connects to the? Yeah, I'm talking. Well, I'm really talking about the secret rare one. I want this guy. I want this one. That's the one I want. I hope they do more connecting arts. Yeah, the connecting arts is super cool. I saw, whose video did I see that in? It might have been Alien's video. Because I think Alien, out of anybody who opens, Alien, I'm gonna be upfront with you guys. The people that I'll spend time watching: Escaped Alien, MetaZoo Boca. I mean, I'm a huge fan of Boca's content. Love everything he does. Obviously, MetaZoo Black Market makes his content on Instagram. I love his stuff. But I would have to say, definitely Alien's content. He makes a lot of cool content. I love his stuff. I probably watch more openings from him. I really don't watch a lot of Whatnot people, guys. I really don't go on Whatnot. It's very rare that I'll go on Whatnot. Now, I will go on to support some creators, but I just really don't go to Whatnot very much. Ooh, the McDonough. The McDonough. That's a epic Halloween card right here. That's great Halloween stuff. Oh, I hope they do more connecting arts for the alt box promos would be cool. Get out, Escaped Alien. Get out, Alien. Get out. Yeah, I haven't really had a chance to watch a lot of other people's content. If you guys want to recommend other people to watch, throw it in the chat. Actually, no, don't throw it in the chat. Don't throw it in the chat. If you guys can take the time, I know it's maybe a lot, but when the video stream's over, comment on the video of some people that I might want to check out, and I will definitely watch them. Just let me know. I've really pulled back watching a lot of content, TCG content, I'll be honest, Pokemon included. Ooh, this might be the hardest pack yet I've opened. Oh, then it just rips. I've really pulled back watching content for a lot of people. Now, I do lurk a lot. When I get an opportunity, I'll lurk. But lurking sucks. I really don't like lurking. It's kind of just, I don't know. Lurking doesn't really do anything for me, but I do it to support the creator. It's just, it gives them watch hours. It gives them minutes. It helps the algorithm for them. And that's the sole reason why I'll lurk, if I'm being honest. But it's really been hard to watch content. Like, even Alien, like, he was live yesterday. I didn't get to watch it. I missed it. So, the season makes a difference. The season makes a huge difference on watching content. So, you gotta understand something. I've been asked to do a lot more filming for other things. So, what happened to my screen? I hit a button, I guess. Stream Deck. I don't know. I think I hit a button on the Stream Deck. Again, my Stream Deck has come alive. It's been sitting there kind of dead. So, I don't know. But I got my sound effects back, though. Zales and Maniac content have really leveled up. Oh, Maniac. Yeah, well, yeah, Maniac. 100%. Maniac, yeah. I like her content. I have actually watched several of her stuff recently. So I do like what she's doing. I don't know who Zels is. I'll have to check him out. Check them out, because I don't know who they are. I don't know if it's a guy or a girl or what. So I'll have to check Zels out for sure. I completely forgot about Maniacs. 100%. You guys, I'm a skit guy. I love creating skits. I haven't done a skit in a while. I would love to get back to doing a skit. Sewer geyser. That would be pretty cool. Getting back to doing skits. Skits take time, guys. They take time. That's another big thing, too. Skits, it's not like I just come in here, I turn something on, and I do it, right? Skits kind of, like, you got to figure it out. You want to do it right. You know, if you're going to make a skit, you better make sure it's done good so people enjoy it. All right, we're down to the last few boxes. I'm going to put this over here. Again, hoarding boxes at this point. We're down to our final 1, 2, 3, 4 packs, and we're going to call it a night. Unfortunately, I'm not doing any giveaway tonight. I don't really have anything to give away. If I could get to my old MetaZoo stuff, I've stored it away back over here. I can't get to it. It's just a horror show to get to. I would probably do something for old school, but let's go. Again, that's one of the fun things about doing streams too, is I like to reward you guys. I want to be able to reward you guys that are in here hanging out with me for more than just, you know, talking with you. You know, it's fun when I can reward everybody or reward a few people with some cool giveaway stuff, you know? All right. Man, I hope I can pull at least one more big banger. We got a meteor strike, which isn't too bad. But I would like to definitely pull at least one more banger. I don't think I'm going to. We already got 2 out of this box. I don't think we'll get anything else, but let's keep hope alive, right? You never know. You never know. There's 2 auras left. Which would you like to see make a comeback? I think I would have to say Cosmic. Hope the next set is Cosmic. Yeah. Yeah, Cosmic. I think I mean, there's Fire still. We haven't seen Fire. I mean, I don't know what about, I mean, we still haven't had like a true grass set. We haven't had a true fire set. Base, you know, covers a few things, but we haven't had true separate sets yet. Cosmic never really happened anyways. Right? Or just, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Well, fire, I mean, I know fire, they're not auras, don't get me wrong. Man, what would we want to see? Or, I don't know, lightning. I mean, like a pure set or a mix set. I don't know if you can do lightning enough. I mean, there's definitely plenty of grass. I don't know. Cosmic set with only orbs incoming. Oh, the orbs. Oh, gosh. The orbs. Bringing the orbs back. That's a lot of water in here. Jesus. Earth aura. That's upside down. What do we got? We got ground. Is that air aura? Well, ground, or I don't know. You could go different ways with that. Cosmic would be cool, though. Cosmic would be cool. Bring the orbs back. Bring Roswell back. Let's bring Roswell back. Guys, I am definitely getting tired now. It is 1:19. I had to be up really early this morning, and I had to drive. I had to go get my son from college. And bring him home for the weekend. So, yeah, I'm surprised I'm still, like... And also, I don't drink caffeine anymore, at least for now. Everything I do is try to be caffeine-free. So, water, Coke Zero, caffeine-free. Some apple juice has sugar in it, but... Yeah, I'm living on Living on borrowed energy right now. Ooh, flying manta ray and high-speed sled. We'll take that. That's a dub. That's a dub right there. We'll take that one. Yeah. Dub, baby. But, you know, from the old MetaZoo guy group, everyone, you know, I really haven't seen too many people. I haven't seen too many people really bouncing back from the old MetaZoo company. I mean, from the old MetaZoo stuff. Like, Rob, a.k.a. Tormentic. I haven't seen him do anything MetaZoo in a while. He's kind of gone radio silent, too. So, I don't know. No caffeine is great. Yeah, Dakota, tell me about it, man. I'm going to reveal... No, I mean, I know probably nobody really cares, but because I'm a content creator and I'm very open out and stuff, and I kind of feel like I have a responsibility as a content creator to let people know things that are going on and stuff, because, you know, some people in Pokemon expect me to make content, and, you know, hopefully I'll get back there again with the MetaZoo group of people, but, you know, I like to kind of keep people a little bit of what's going on, and I'll let everyone know what's happening with my health here pretty soon as I know more. So, but yeah, I have to lay off the caffeine. It's been rough, man. I'm trying to find energy. I'm looking at this point. I'm looking for Adderall or I don't know. Man, I need to find something to give me some energy. Dang, you're 3 hours ahead. Yeah, man. I'm East Coast. No, I'm East Coast, dude. I'd be behind. I'm on East Coast time. Tormentic hates MetaZoo. What? Tormentic hates MetaZoo. What are you talking about? Really? No, you're messing with me. Dude, he did a bunch of their cons, dude. Ooh, Atabay. I remember when Native came out. Atabay was a crap. I think I spoiled Atabay for Native. I was asked to do a spoil in there, and I think it was Atabay was the card I was asked to spoil, if I remember. I don't know. I could be wrong. Who knows? Ooh, Bakunawa. The beautiful dragon. Like the color. I'm curious what happened with Captain Asia. He was really active. Dude, I don't know. I honestly couldn't tell you. I actually was with Captain Asia a year ago in Hawaii. I don't know what's happened to them. I need to reach out to him. I see his girlfriend post, you know, they post their dog all the time on Instagram, but yeah, there's a bunch of the old crew, man. I miss so many people from old MetaZoo. I gotta honestly say, the best people I've met in the TCG world have really been through MetaZoo. Now, granted, I've got some great Pokemon friends that I've met, but the MetaZoo people I do miss, man. I do. A lot of super cool people I really miss. Kate Becker says, wait, what happened with Tormentic? I met him at the Collecticon, and they were super chill. Yeah, dude, I have no idea. Oh, Cheeseburger said I'm just messing. I figured because I'm like, what are you talking about, dude? He did a bunch of cons. Hey, we got 1 pack left, everybody. 1 pack left. I think Jermaine just said he was taking a break and focusing on work for a bit. Okay, yeah. Dude, I'm in a private group, and he's in there, and dude, he has been radio silent. Radio silent. So I don't know. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I haven't seen a lot of people for a while, so the only person I really kind of still talk to from the old MetaZoo, my old group and stuff, is Cutthroat Zoo. Shane, he's the only one that I still am communication with. So I really don't keep in contact with anybody else. And unfortunately, a lot of people, there's what's her name? The family, oh, I forgot his username, but they're from Connecticut. They pop into my Pokemon streams. They're still pretty cool. I'm so happy to get their support still. Our friends over in Brooklyn, they show me some support still, but yeah, it's been pretty quiet. But the MetaZoo community, honestly, I really can tell you guys, since I went back to Pokemon, I really miss my MetaZoo community of people. Really just some of the best people. Oh, the final card, New York Sewers. Ain't that the freaking truth, man? All right, so yeah, I kind of knew we got our 2 bangers from the box. That's okay. It happens. It happens. But I do love opening up Torrential Pour. I like to call him Turmeric. Yeah, I haven't talked to Rob in a while, man. So I don't know. Hopefully we'll get to talk and see him again soon. Again, I miss a lot of people, man. I really do, guys. It's been pretty. Well, I love Pokemon because it's something that I've been involved in since 1999. My kids were involved in it. I'm heavily involved in it. It's just I don't get the same people. I made some really good friends in Pokemon, don't get me wrong. But I've just not, you know, it's just been very different. Very, very different. And I really do miss every day. I can tell you guys that I miss the MetaZoo crew, man. I do. Rowdy, crazy people, dude. Love the MetaZoo crew people for sure. Patch Encrypted. Everyone's gone or sitting back and watching. Yeah, I know. You know, I know a handful of people still waiting. And I don't blame them. Like I said, I waited. It's just, it's what you got to do, guys. It's, some people are still not ready yet. Still not ready. You got to remember, as I said at the beginning of the stream, holy cow, Maelstrom. Oh, there's a litany of failed TCGs that I have either opened product for, was going to do a lot bigger stuff with, and there's ones that are still hanging around. There's one still hanging around. Yesterday, you had Escaped Alien with Dead World TCG. You've got, oh my gosh. I forgot the name of it now, but my buddy Charles Farley, he loves their stuff. He opens up their stuff a lot. The former MetaZoo judge who started his own TCG. Why in the world did I just forget the name of it? I was about to say the name, and I completely forgot the name. But anyways, there's some out there still running and gunning and doing their thing. I think Chronicles of Arcane is still doing his thing. I just had to pull back from indie TCGs. I don't have the money and the time, and I can no longer take the risk of trying to build audiences up and be there. It's too hard. You know, I got a good friend of mine, Pete Dorr. Pete still follows a lot of indie TCGs and opens a lot of stuff up. You know, he enjoys opening up, you know, different types of things, and I just can't do that. That's not something I want to do. I really would like to. I think one of the best parts of the TCG, besides collecting it, you know, hoarding it, is the community, and being able to, as a content creator, being able to grow that community and share with them in the enjoyment that we all are doing. And that's something that's really hard to do with a lot of these the indie TCGs. I want to support so many people. I do. I really do. But financially can't be done. And even if they send me product, it's hard to keep up because, you know, I can't buy their stuff. I gotta pick and choose. Even with MetaZoo right now, I can't afford MetaZoo and Pokemon. I haven't, you know, people don't understand. I have not bought Pokemon product. I've only bought Pokemon product 3 times this year. That's it. 3 times. The stuff I have opened up has been in sponsorships with some LGSs. That's the only time I've been able to open anything. That's it. So it's been really tough. MetaZoo Black Market hooked me up with this stuff, guys. I gotta thank him for this. You know? And obviously, if I do go and I do the MetaZoo stuff at the Collecticons, I'll get some product. But overall, man, it's so hard. But at least with the MetaZoo, I can get myself a box or 2 or do whatever. I would love to have a serious talk with Charlie about doing some more serious stuff. Again, where I can help grow this community. Not just my own community, but the MetaZoo one as well. And go from there. So, anyways, everybody, I'm going to call it. I am done. I am toast. And I got to get up in the morning and go to 2 soccer matches. My daughter's soccer team made it to the semifinals. If they win the semifinals, they go to the finals. And they are currently the #1 team in the league. So, yeah, got a big day tomorrow. But I appreciate you guys hanging out with me tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed having the conversation with me. I hope to be able to do another MetaZoo at some point in time. I will know soon whether I'm going to Jersey or not. I'm going to reach out to them and ask them. I also did advise them I was willing to do another 2 to possibly 3 Collecticons. So we'll find out. I know they definitely have a small group of people that have pretty much are their people now. It's who they kind of hang on to. So I don't know if that's changed or what's going on, but I think we had a great time at the Atlanta Collecticon, and I would love to go. And whether I'm filming, I'm helping out, talking to people, work, whatever it is, I definitely would be willing to do it. So a lot of damage has been done. It's going to take some time to rebuild. People want honesty and hope. Would do Charlie a world of good to share what his vision is, where we're going, and where we look forward. Thanks, man. Well, you know what? I'm going to reach out to Charlie, and I'm going to reach out to my contacts to see if maybe I can get Charlie on, and we can have, we can do something here, and we can get those questions. Maybe he can, you know, I know he said some things already, but maybe we can really delve it out, and we'll see. But yeah, Dakota, have a great night, everybody. Appreciate you guys once again. Don't forget, if you haven't sub to the channel, smash like. If you guys didn't do that, just helps with the algorithm. And I appreciate you guys. Have a great one. Happy Halloween. It's 2025, everybody. See ya. The next one, guys. Peace out. Bye.